It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
319.
Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Spinning into space. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bills have a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Half 85. We go.
Enough from the pistol to Cook. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. And it's Dante Kent in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another one for Cook. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Brown 80.
Again, it's Cook. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set now. 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
56.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Bass's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kay. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Pistol now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, Warren. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Now he's past the 25. It's inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Tight.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
319.
3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, offensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Warren. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Boswell able to knock it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one won't stay inside of the landing zone. It finds the sideline, and this drive's going to start from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly, but the catch moves them to the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Allen setting up play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills tie things 10-10.
To kick off for Buffalo.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay,
good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Milroe from the gun. Completes a DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So first down from the 41.
Hey, check that, check that.
Give to Warren from the pistol. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
38-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Come on, come on. Set. Set the Eagles.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Completed left side to Smith. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready,
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
Nice, go.
First down throw here from Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. From the gun, Milrow. They want him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Let's go now. 60.
Third and long. Here's Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Pittsburgh.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. And that's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
19 sight. 70. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 10.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. A run for Warren here to start the third. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Bracco 80.
Throwing now, Milrow. Getting out to his left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
Is good.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Alert! 180! What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. Into the house it goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
5 wide. 319!
Here's a give to Cook. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throw for Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Pass on for the extra point. The extra point cracks off the upright and ricochets through. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game.
17.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Hey, check this. 1918!
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Motioning the tight end left. Will Rowe looking to throw. He's finds Smith. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This is Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Cook on the handoff. Still finding room past the 45. 20, 15. And they take this in for the score. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Milroe. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. A gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Come on.
This is Warren, headed right. Still has some space inside the 35. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Cowboy!
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it at the 7. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Back to Warren. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Bills 24. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Allen now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers get it as he makes his third interception in this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense glued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Craft on 80. Mustang 19. 18. Ready.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Steeler football. If they can hold this lead, they'll continue this postseason run. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Warren. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Third. Right there. Go.
Warren once more. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Taken in by Smith. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Trying for it with Milrow. Chased out to his right. He connects downfield. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's got the squiver. And he takes this one all the way. Touchdown on the kick return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing here. Milrow. Escapes out to the left. He's got Smith. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Now we give to Warren, coming right. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
3.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can pin a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Steelers nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Check.
Trying to get outside here with Warren. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Put a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. He's rocked. That ball's free. And it looked like a Bill got it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And the Bills, 1st down.
On 1st down, Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, They lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital
And he'll
E.
get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
Makes the score Steelers 45, Bills 39.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Buffalo.